सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल आइकन को दबाएं ताकि हमारे डेली वीडियोस की नोटिफिकेशन सबसे पहले आप तक पहुंचे।
Einstein theory, Galileo theory, all these theories were refuted by Imam Ahmad Raza Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi. Also movie, Moine movie, there is one more book you can say as the other masterpiece of Imam Ahmad Raza, Moine movie. Moine movie, बहरे दौरे शम्स सुकून ज़मीन. In this book, he has proved that sun is revolving around the earth and the earth is stationary. Sun is revolving. Subhanallah. And he has proved it from various scientific aspects as well. And in algorithm, we can find so many books written by Imam Ahmad Raza as well. Ahmad Raza was also a chemist. He has written books on chemistry as well. He was a great economist. As an economist, because economics is a science of wealth, as says by Adam Smith, who is called as the father of economics. It is a study of wealth, economics. And now our nation's economy, everyone is aware how it is going down day by day. And people who are ruling India, governing India, they also know what our economy is and how it is going down day by day. Fazil Balaji Rahmatullahi Ta'ala had an expertise in the field of economics as well. He has given us 4 points. It's basically, he wrote a book in the year 1912, and has presented 4 peerless points, great points for the economic development of Muslim nations. Economic development of Muslims, he has given us 4 points. Number 1, he says, barring the affairs wherein government is involved, the Muslims should decide all their disputes mutually so that millions of rupees which are being spent over litigations may be saved. See, Muslims, for disputes among them, they go to the court where government is involved and spend lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Give it to the government and the lawyers. He says, he gives us an idea and says, if you are solving your disputes among yourself, going to a qazi, a cleric, mufti, and solving the disputes in the light of Quran and Hadith, then the lakhs and lakhs of rupees which are being spent on the litigations, courts and lawyers can be saved. What a point he has given. By this, your money will be with you only. It will not go out. If a businessman has a dispute, he is spending crores and crores of money on litigations and cases, court cases. Instead, he is solving it within the Islamic circle by going to a qazi. He can save that money He can invest in his own business, and by this business will develop, business will be strong, and if the business is strong, then obviously the nation's economy will be strong.
Subhanallah. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah. So first point given by Imam Ahmad. The second point he says, the affluent Muslims, Ahle Sarwar, Maldar Muslims, rich people among the Muslims of Bombay, Calcutta, Rangoon, Madras, and Hyderabad should open banks for other poor Muslims. Opening of banks, Ala Hazrat Fazil Bareilly, a Maulana, is speaking on opening of banks. Banking system, modern banking system is giving us an idea. Subhanallah. Opening of banks. And he says, because he has quoted few cities, because these are the cities where trade is strong. And Bombay, as we all know, that is the center of trade. Markazul Tijara, and Calcutta, yes. Madras, Hyderabad, where Nizam was there. So all these states are cash-rich countries, cash-rich states. So he is giving us an idea, a point to open banks for poor Muslims. Modern banking is teaching us how should a modern bank work. Third point, he has given importance on export and import. He says through exports and imports, the nation's economy will become strong. He's speaking on import and export. The fourth point, he says, the sciences of Islam should be propagated and publicized. The fourth point, under economics, he is quoting fourth point as the science of Islam should be propagated and publicized, because for the sake of gain. See how much varsity he had in his side. For the sake of gain, people should not cheat each other. And it is by nature, people for the gain tell lie, cheat each other, blame others, and even for this, kill others. So he says that if your economy should be strong, then you have to implement Islamic principles in it, so that people will come to know which is halal, which is haram. To which way earning is permissible, to which way earning is prohibited. And if you are earning, then how much you should give it as zakat. If you are earning, you have to give sadaqah and charity. So fourth point he says, all these are okay, but the fourth point he says that Islamic principles should be propagated, implemented and publicized, so that everyone will come to know that what Islam is and what is the concept of economics in Islam. By this, Muslims will be stronger. Muslims obviously will become stronger, and Muslims as a community, if it is strong in a particular nation, then obviously it will contribute to the economic growth of that particular country. And if Muslims, healthy competition between Muslims and non-Muslims, And the final and net result would be the nation's economy will be strong.
Subhanallah. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Subhanallah. Super points. So we should accept Imam Ahmad Raza as a great economist.